Kids will be kids. That is a memorable phrase, but once upon a time, immature or reckless behavior was not thought of as such a big deal that it is now.
Sadly, in this day and age, it certainly is a big deal because we've had several school shootings, and at this stage in the game, it's better to be safe than sorry. So this morning, the entire Wayne Westland School District is closed because of a recent threat that was posted on social media.
Yes, and apparently there were several threats, although they're not being specific about what those threats are. Police and prosecutors want kids to know, though, that this is nothing to play around with. The consequences are serious, and you will be prosecuted. Rod Maloney joins us now live with that part of the story. Rod, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. You know, Lance Cruz has a problem in that a young man, a student who had already been suspended back in January for making threats, has been arrested for yet making another threat. He talked to a girl about bombing another school if he had to go there because he's been on suspension. She reported it, and so they've gone and arrested him, and now he is being held without bond.
It's a spectacularly short-sighted gambit. While generating a school closing might be a badge of honor among some precocious or even reckless school children, juvenile school threat makers may be endangering their future. Prosecutors like Oakland's Jessica Cooper are serious about cracking down on school threats, real or otherwise.
17 is the age of criminal responsibility. So when you're talking about kids who are still in high school, that's 17-year-olds, and they are dealt with as adults and not as juveniles under our law.
Law enforcement tells us every single Michigan county is wrestling with a raft of school threats. Some called in, some emailed, some scribbled on bathroom mirrors or walls, and of course there's social media. Students need to know just making the threat verbally is a felony. Macomb County Prosecutor Eric Smith tells Local 4 even if they don't plan to or even have the means to carry out that threat.
They're going to be found, they're going to be charged, and they're going to be convicted. And what happens when that happens, they're kicked out of school. Colleges aren't taking these kids because they don't want that kind of kid in their school.
When cops and prosecutors spend hundreds of man-hours trying to track down idle threats, it's a drag on taxpayer dollars. And what's more, a child is not the only one the law takes to task. Parents, too, will likely get rolled through the ringer.
Be vigilant, be aware, be on your kids, check what they're doing.
Now, this student made these threats back in January and then again earlier this month. Right now, he is facing the possibility of 4 years in prison. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Consequences are serious and life-changing for these kids.
All right, Rod, thank you.